Greetings, dear colleagues. Today is 148th day of the heroic combat of Ukraine against occupation, and we continue the series of briefings in the media center Ukraine. And today we are hosting the initiators and organizers of Camo Not Women competition. I invite Bohdana Syniakevych, initiator and chief coordinator of Porokhova Vezha camouflage network inside, to take the floor. The first question: could you please share more about this initiative? In fact, we started weaving the camo nets from the 25th of February, and 24th we had the idea to do something to help, because the military told us that the camo nets will be needed and required regardless of the technologies used. In the beginning, we had 250 to 100 people, and we had to use 3 floors of the site. And now daily we have about 30 up to 50 people, maybe more during the weekend, who join our initiative. But I can see a decrease if we compare to the beginning. So we decided to hold a competition to invite universities or youth centers and youth sites, and to invite these people to participate, because we have lots of orders and we need to meet the needs. So we need to facilitate and actually accelerate this. And I invite Illia Bilous, coordinator of Porokhova Vezha camouflage network insight and team coordinator at the CamoNet weaving competition. Could you please share how do you select the participants and what would be the order? We have a Google form at our webpage, Porokhova and the Lviv Youth Center. And on Sunday at about 11 a.m. o'clock, it will be great if all of the participants register using that Google form. We will string the nets, and they will need to weave the camo nets by 4 p.m. Of course, there will be some estimation and valuation system, because that's a competition. We will be estimating the speed and the quality, because the main goal and of using the nets, the camo nets, is to protect and hide the hardware and the personnel positions. That's why we are going to evaluate the quality to avoid the same patterns and how that these patterns are made. Of course, all of the details will be shared before the start of the competition. All the participants will know about that. At the end, we will calculate all of the marks, and we will find the winner. Even though it's formally the competition between the youth sites that the city youth center belongs to, and universities, we invite all to participate and select who are going to cheer for you. Will receive the cup of weaving, and hopefully the common people from the streets who'll see what we're doing will also join in and help. Could you please share what are the requirements to knot weaving? How can you weave a knot in the correct way? First of all, the basis is very important. It has to be light enough, and the fabrics needs to be of a certain color. It depends on the location, because when we collect the orders, we ask about the location. For example, the zoom direction showed us the photos of the sites. They have lots of beige colors, so we made the nuts for the beige. Or it could be the steppe location or forest location, or it could be field location. All of these have certain colors. These could be greens or others. That's why it's important to check with the military men how does the site look in order to select the relevant colors for the camo net. And the patterns need to be unique, because those high-tech drones, UAVs, see the same pattern, and they then can recognize that hardware masked if it's um, then if they monitor, if they catch the same pattern, they will strike at that. And another important factor is how light or heavy the net is, because it's really important to open it or to cover the hardware quickly enough. And if it rains and the net absorbs too much of wetness, it will be too damp, and actually it would start to rot. And also it's important for it to um, uh, be of a certain size that's required. How much time is needed to learn to get the skill of net weaving? Do participants need to have a preliminary experience? In our form, there is a question in the registration form whether the participants have any prior experience, but it's not too important. It's just for us to understand what kind of the task could be provided. It's possible to teach a person within 5 minutes. Ilya was a previous coordinator at the Polytechnic University. It's just 5 minutes after the instructions, people can start, and we always are monitoring, and we could help if anything, if there are any issues, and we have tasks for everybody. It could be seniors or youngsters. Anybody could learn. It's easy. We will always be there to help. And during the previous competition between the Ivan Franko University and Lviv Polytechnic University, the students have never tried any weaving before, but they created, I'd say, ideal camo nets, and that's another proof that anybody can join. It's not too complicated, but that's a great help to our military and to our army. Could you please share how the Porokhova Vezha camo net weaving site works, and how many nets have you created starting from the beginning? We actually started from the very beginning, where we never counted. In the beginning, we had lots of requests to send nets to Kiev, to Irpin. It was a very fast process where lots of people, it could be 44 nats within a day, for example, but we never collected all of the data, and right now we do keep all of the numbers in calculations. I'd say approximately 8,000 square meters of camonet were woven starting from the very beginning. Now we need to continue our activity. We started the exhibition. We moved to the neighboring school number 8. That's 2 Podvalna Street address, but we uh, haven't changed the title and the name, even though it's not created within Porokhova site. It's like right next to Porokhova site. Every day I share great news for our volunteers. We preserved all of this positive atmosphere that we had in the beginning, and that's great, but we need more people to join, because the battles are getting more and more intense, and the fighting's getting more and more intense. So if you'd like to help to the army, it's not only financial donations, it's also time donations. So to say, just spend some time, join us. It will be a great help. What's the price for the winners, and where would the nuts go? The price is the same as the previous time. We have a very large and nice looking cup, because these are youth sites. They could exhibit this cup saying we are the champion of Lviv Camonat Weaving 2022. And about the destination, every team will receive a task of a 18 meters by 1 meter that will be sent to the Lviv unit that's currently the east front, and the other will be for the Bakhmut destination. Thank you. We had Bohdana Syniakevych, initiator and chief coordinator of Porokhova Vezha camouflage net weaving site, co-organizer of the camo net weaving competition, in Illia Bilous, coordinator of Porokhova Vezha camouflage net weaving site, and team coordinator of the camo net weaving competition. Thank you. And at 1:30 p.m., we will have Metron Dalucha, who will speak about the economic plan.